Yeah, we put that for dinner tonight. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
One Sunday for
Yeah, we'll go for it. Yeah, they've just started dinners, so I'm going there tonight. Yeah. All right, I'm going to start. Jill, I'm going to use a mini band as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Take that with you. And your bricks.
Yeah, well, this.
Why don't you take a set a little dumper? Are you flying up?
Yeah, I'll buy this.
Yes. Or I could come with you. We could move PTs. It's warm in here, isn't it? Shall we turn it off now? I think it's in what they've done out there that's making it different. All right, rolling down. And slowly coming up. Very weird seeing you here, Pat. Ella. All right, let's do two more.
Do you want to take your food from like?
She just wants chocolate. Clearly, it's better than my food. All right, one more. Roll down and just hang at the bottom. Let that crown of the head draw you down. Yeah, exactly. Slowly come up. Take your feet wide. Roll down again. Now, if you can't reach the floor in this position, I'll get you to grab your block and put your hands on the block. I want everyone to be able to get their hands on the floor or the block. So we're going to little bend into the elbows and straighten, like you're doing little mini push-ups. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Okay. 7. So just arm. 6. 5.
And hello to everyone.
3. 2.
She can't believe it.
1. Slow roll up. All right. So we're going to hinge forward again. So just flat back, take the hands behind your back, push your hips back, drop the arms. All right, I want you to take the arms forward. So just straight out forward. 6, 5, 4. 2 more. 2, 1. Drop the arms, slow roll up. Roll the shoulders back. Just squeeze the shoulder blades, roll back. 6. Where's Cat? Oh. 1. Hinge forward again. This time go out in a V raise. So lift it high enough to engage the back of the shoulders. 2. Squeeze up. 3. 5. And 1 more. 6. Roll back up standing. Roll the shoulders back again. 1. 2, 5 and 6. Hinge forward, palms facing each other. Squeeze up, palms together. So go 6. Engage the back of the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the arms, standing up. All right. Side bends, reaching up and over. Other side. 2. 2, 4 more. 1. All right. Interlock the hands behind your back. Press down to the floor. Turn to the right. Inhale, exhale a bit further. Come back to the front, to the left. Further. Back to the front. Lift the arms up as high as you can. Lift a little bit higher. Drop the hands again. All right. So I want your right hand to pull your left hand right over to your waist. So pull over, hold it there. drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Just hold it and breathe. Try and drop the left shoulder a little bit more. Come up, pull that over to the other side. So you're pulling right hand right in behind the back, drop left ear, left shoulder.
Really doing great.
Who, Ella? What's she doing?
She's right.
Drop the right shoulder a bit more. Come up, release, and lift those arms up as high as you can again. Release. All right, left hand reach up and over. Drop the armpit forward and reach through that left hand and then come back into your side bend. Reach forward, reach, reach, reach. So as you're in this forward position, you want to feel it through your lats, even down into left lower back, back into the side. We're going to do one more. Reach forward, back to the side, come up, do the other side. Over. All right, tip forward slightly and back to the side bend. Tip forward and reach. Back into your side bend, one more, tip forward. Back into the side bend and slowly rolling up. I'm sorry, I'm going to take this off. Now I'm going to stay a little bit more arms. Once you take your right arm out in front, cross the left arm over, bend. So I want you to try and get palm, so twisting, try and get palm to palm here. If you can't, just knuckle to knuckle fine. Press. Press. It's a really old song, isn't it? 10. All right, I want you to curl forward, rounding the upper back. Then stand tall and a little press up. Curl forward. Stand, press up. Do one more. Curl forward. Press up. Turn to the right. Curl forward. Stand, press up. Curl, not forward, to the side, to the right. Up, one more. Curl to the right. Up. Press, move it back to center, release, take the left arm out long, right arm. All right, presses go. One. So if you can't get palm to palm, it's just knuckle to knuckle. 6, curl forward. Up and press. Curl. Up and press. Press. All right, we're twisting to the left. Curl to the left. Press. Curl to the left. Up and press one more. Curl. Up and press. Back to the center and release. Take the hands out in front of you. Cross the left hand over. Turn palm to palm. Interlock the hands. Pull the hands through. If that's enough, stop there. If you can extend out. All right. Just go out to where you can. 4 more. You're right. Are you cramping? 3. 1. Release. All right. Change that over so the right hand's on top. Usually one side is what you can feel the difference with different side, which one is tighter. 3. 4. Do 2 more. And then one more. And release. Okay, come down, sitting. Let's move to some hips. Just pop your feet on the line. So I want you to sit diamond shaped legs. All we're going to do, grab your ankles or shins. You're going to lean into it and sit tall. But try not to drop your chest to the floor as if chest to the front of the room. Got those tight hips there, Pam. 6. Ella, come away. Ella. She's fine. All right, one more. 1, release. All right, side bend. Left hand reaches up and over to the other side. Right hand reaches up and over. So we'll do 8 more. 8. 4. And one. All right, we're gonna do one of each. Reach forward, lean into it as far forward as you can, come up, side bend to the right. Back to the center, lean into it, side bend to the left. Lean. Bend into it. All right, 6 more. Lean into it. Oh. Could be slightly attached to me for a little while. I'm being away. All right, lean into it and hold, hold, hold. Drop your chest to the floor now. All right, sit up tall, hands on those knees, pulse them open, press, press. 9, 7, 4, and 1, and release. All right, coming down onto your back. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Arms out to the sides. Arms up. We're going to roll over to the left. Press that right knee to the floor. Come back to center. Roll to the right. Push your left knee to the floor. So keep that going. Twist left. Twist right. Twist right. Left. Right. Do 2 more. Twist left. Twist right. All right, we're going to twist back over to the left and hold. Just lift that right knee up as high as you can and drop it back to the floor. So make it a controlled, concentrated movement. So push the knee to the floor as much as you can. Lift the knee up to the ceiling as much as you can. Drop, lift. Do 8 more. 8, 7, 5, 3, do 2 more. 2, 1 more. 1. Hold that right knee up. Now lift the left knee up. We're going to roll all the way over to the right. Hold it. Push the left knee to the floor, then lift it up. Left knee to the floor as much as you can, lift it up. Right. All right, do 6 more. 6. Knee to floor, lift it up. 5, knee to floor. 3. 2. All right, 1 more. Knee to floor, lift it up. 1, roll back to center. Bring the feet in a little bit closer. Hands by your side. Tuck the tailbone and do a slow roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time, up into your bridge and then imprint down. Peel up. Tuck, 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 all the way up. Up and back, imprinting. Catch. Sorry, Ella. Tuck, slow peel up. Imprinting down, 1 vertebrae at a time, do 3 more. Tuck, peel up. Imprinting down, do 2 more. Tuck, peel up. Imprint down, and then 1 more. Tuck, peel up, and hold. All right, squeeze your glutes, little tuck. Knees go wide, and then bring them back to hip width. Knees go wide, hip width. Go 6, 5, 3, 2. All right, 1 more. 1, hold, imprint the spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hug both knees into your chest. Then take your left leg out long. Leave it on the floor. Hold on behind that right knee. I want you to straighten just to where you can. Push through the heel and bend. Now this is slow. Straighten and bend. Straighten. It doesn't matter if it doesn't straighten. Just hold the knee in close to your chest and work at pushing that lower leg up towards the ceiling, increasing a little bit more with each one. 4 more. 4, 2, 1. Bend it. Bring the left knee in. Hug them both in for a moment. Then take the right leg out long. All right. Bend and straighten again. 10. Oh. She kissing you? Yeah. She does like the ears as well. 3, 2, 1. Release. Hug both knees in, roll up and onto your hands and knees. Right, going into an angry cat. Under. All right, angry. Happy, yes, and tuck the tailbone, yes, exhale. Happy, angry. Happy, we'll do 3 more. Angry. 4. And 1 more, angry. Hold it, deep breath in. Do that again. 1 more. Release. Take both hands to the right side. All right, angry. Get as angry as you can, release. Exhale, 5. So it's angry to happy, 4. 2. Right, 1 more. Angry and hold. Hold. Tuck. Release. Cross your left hand right over to the other side of the right hand. Another 5 angry cat. 1. Exhale, angry. 2. 4. Get as tuck as much as you can. And 5 and hold the angry cat. 3 breaths. 1 more. Release. Back to center, cross both hands over to the left side. All right, angry cat. Angry, 1. Release. Exhale. Do 3 more. 2 more. All right, 1 and hold. Angry. And release. Cross that right hand over. All right, angry cat again. 1 for 5. 2 more. Oh. And 1 more. Angry and hold. 3 breaths. 2, tuck more. And 1. Release. Come back to center. Drop down to your forearms. Right hand behind your head, rest the elbow on the floor, twist up to the ceiling as much as you can, take the elbow back. Exhale, Ella. Oh. Elbow to ceiling, 5. 5 more. 4. Right up. 2 more. And 1 more. Release. Left hand behind the head. Elbow to the floor. Twist up. 1. Tap it down. Twist up. 2. 4. 5 more. 4. 2 more. Twist. All right, 1 more. Twist. 1. Push up. Grab your block. All right, so once you take your knees wide, take the block right out in front of your right hand. So you're going to drop your chest to the floor. So when we go into that rest position, knees wide, the block's under your right hand. Drop your chest to the floor. This is going to engage the back of the right shoulder. I want you to lift that right hand up off the block without moving the hips up or anything. So if it's too much, remove the block and just work from the floor. 8. Keep pulling the hips back. 7. No, mine's hovering just off the floor. You can rest it on the floor if it helps. 2, 1, push up, change the block to come under your left hand. So pull the hips back again, lift left hand up, lift left hand up. Keep pulling the hips back, arms along, chest is dropping to the floor. All right, 5 more. Lift 5, 4, 2 more, 2, 1. Release, moving all the way forward down onto your tummy. All right, I want you to tuck the hands inside you. Nose is hovering just off the floor, looking straight down. Lift your right leg up for 10. Keep the right hip on the floor, just lift the leg. I want you to engage the right glute. All right, go. 8. So you've just got a little bit of lift through that upper body, only if it's okay for your back. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right leg. So where your arms are now in that cobra position, track the elbows in a little bit closer. Push up into a half cobra. Your forearms stay on the floor and down, all the way down. Press up. 6, 4, 2, 1. Move into a full cobra. If you can adjust your hands back a little bit more under your shoulders. Press up. Work into what feels right for your back. Exhale up. 3, 5. Do 1 more. 6. Release. Before we move to the other side, I want you to grab your block, take it down. So I want you to bring your right knee out directly to your hip. So into almost a right angle, 90 degrees, right out to the side. So you can do this again without the block. You can just have the leg resting on the floor. Is that all right for you, Pam? Yeah. Right, so I just want you just again, hovering just off the floor, bring the hands under the floor, rotate that right foot up as high as you can, take it back to the floor. So 1. Right up. Knee, lower leg up. So the knee pushes into the block. You're rotating lower leg up as high as you can.
Feel it in the left.
Sorry?
You feel it in the left glute.
Well, you're working through your right hip in internal rotation. You will work into the right glute, but you are stabilizing it possibly through your left leg. All right, release. Smooth that block down a bit awkwardly, down to under the right foot now. Rest your knee on the floor. Again, if your hips are really tight, you may not like this. This is really hard. I want you to rest your head down on your hands. Now you're going to try and lift that knee, okay? Lift the knee. Lift the knee. This will engage right glute, a bit nasty possibly. Cramp. Yeah, so your knee might not move. So if it's too much, take your foot off the block. All right, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take that right leg back out long. Take the top of the head just up off the floor. Lift the legs up. Go into swimming for 6, 5. Tummy in 4, 2, and 1. Release. Let me have a little thing. Oh, no, I remember. No, we're done. We did the left arm. And we've got yeah, we did do both sides in the rest position. Sorry. So yeah, no, I know where I started. All right, so just bring yourself into that half hover position. So we're going to lift up, keeping the left hip on the floor, engaging left glute lift. Ella was watching you, Lindsay. All right, 10. Engage the glute lift. 9. So don't lift the hip up off the floor. It's just a little bit of glute engagement. 3, 2, 1. All right, keeping those forearms where they are. So face this way so I can see everyone. Half cover up. One, push into the floor, check it all the way down. 2 more. 5, 1 more. 6, down, adjust the hand back for cobra, full cobra, work as high as what suits your back. 2. I am, if you haven't noticed, working into some releasing lower back, hips. 2. All right, 1 more. 1, all the way down. We're going to bring that block under our left knee. So we're taking it out, the knee goes out. Ideally, 90 degrees if you can get your knee there. Slightly lifted off the floor. If you can, rotating that left foot all the way up, tap it back to the floor. 10. 8. 6. 4. 2. All right, moving that block down so it's under the foot, or if you had trouble before, don't use it. Head all the way down. This is where we try and lift that knee. You can feel like you're cramping into that glute. So up, up. 8. 6. 4. 2 and 1. Take that leg back long, lifting the upper body up off the floor into little swimming kicks. Pull the tummy in. 3 and 5. Feet to the floor. Push up and back. And we're going to stay up on all fours again. We will go back to the block in a moment. All right, come up to straight arms. Take your knees wide. So just rocking forward and back. 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 6. All right, drop down to the forearms, keep going. Yes, push back, hold, tuck your tailbone under, pull back a little bit more. Release, push up to straight arms, bring those knees in, kneeling up tall, take your right foot forward. Flex the left foot, squeeze your glute. Does anyone need a knee pad that didn't grab one? You're right, Pam? Yes. Over. Take your right hand towards the floor, squeeze the glute, stretching up, 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 up. Come up, reach back, squeeze the glute as you lengthen those fingertips back. Release, open up the legs to the side. We're going to lean, pull it back a little bit. Lean, pull it back. Now use your right hand to push that knee open. Over and hold. Push the knee open. Take the right hand to the floor, using the right shoulder to keep pushing the knee open. Left hand comes down beside it. Twist up. 1. Twist up. 2. 2 more. 5. 1 more. Hold that arm up. Keep pushing the knee open with that right shoulder. Left hand's coming down behind your back. Now try and push that left shoulder back. Back more. Release the hand, bringing yourself all the way up. Right leg back in front. All right, adjust your footing so your left knee's back a little bit more. So we're leaning into it. Hands to the floor. Dip into those elbows. 1. Dip 2. 2 more. 5. 6. Go to straight arms. Pull the hips back. Go into a hamstring stretch. Move all the way forward. Lunge into the left hip. Right hamstring stretch. push forward, right hamstring stretch, push forward, do 3 more. 2, right, 1 more. Come forward into the hip flexor, twist right hand up to the ceiling, push it forward through left hip, hold. Twist a little bit more. Release, push back up, both knees to the floor, and take the left leg forward. Flex the right foot. Right hand up. Left hand to your side, side bend and hold. Up. Back. Up. Release, opening up the left leg to the side. So we're leaning, releasing, pushing, the knee opens. 6. Over and hold, push the knee open. Taking that left hand to the floor, keep pushing the knee open. Right hand comes down beside it, and I want you to twist up and back to the floor. Twist up, back to the floor. 3, 2. All right, we're holding that arm up on 1. Taking that right hand down behind your back, pushing that right shoulder open. Keep using left shoulder to push the knee open. Twist, twist, twist. And releasing. Okay. Coming up. Take the left leg forward. Hands to the floor. Walk that foot out a little bit more. All right, so you're leaning into your hip flexor lunge, dipping into the elbows for 6. Dip 5. 2. 1. Up. Twisting that note. We're going to pull back into the hamstring and lean into it. Pull back, lean into it. Or 2. 1. Come forward, twisting left hand up to the ceiling and hold, pushing right hip forward. And 1, bringing that hand back to the floor, both knees back to the floor. Come back into your wide knee position. Drop to the forearms, rock forward and back. I am moving this one into the deep squat. All right, pull those toes under, come up, back up to straight arms. All right, so you're going to walk your hands back so you're into a deep squat and hold. So just relax into it. Yeah, don't just hold on to the bar if you like. Push the knees open, release. Push the knees open, release. Do 1 more. Push the knees open, release. Walk back forward. Take those knees a little bit wider. Just do a couple of rocks. We're just going to do 3 rounds of that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you need. It does impact on the knees. You can help them, but. Yeah. All right, walk yourself back again. Just hold. So push the knees open. Just hold. Let the bottom sink down to the floor a little bit more. All right, hands back, walk yourself out. All right, just rocking forward and back again. 2. And walk back 1 more time. And pushing those knees open, pushing those knees open. You can move side to side, just go into a few different little movements. 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to the floor. Bringing those knees in and coming into a sitting position. We're going to use the block again in a second. Take those feet wide. I don't mind if your hands are on the floor behind you or not. We're just going back to the hip swivel. So you want your feet fairly wide, so you can drop a knee to the floor, knee to the floor. 6, 5, 4, 2 and 1. All right, let's rock over to the right and bring that right leg in front of you. Grab your block. Just pop it close by. All right, so sit with your right leg in front, like knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee. So I just want your hands to the floor, lean into it for 6, lean into it 5. Like she's checking everyone. Come up, twist to your right, lean into it. 6. 2 more. And 1, come back, twist to the left, little lean, lean, you won't have as much movement here. 4, 2, 1, grab your block, pop it under that knee. So your foot, left foot is resting on the floor, right hand is to the floor. You can take the hand off. Now the difference will be you're a bit supported, you'll focus on the hip more. Hand off the floor, you're going to use a lot of core as well. All right, so all I want you to do here is lift the left knee up off the block. Your foot is on the floor, lift the knee up as high as you can. 8, 7, really push it up. 6, a bit of hip external rotation. 4, 2, 1. Knee to the block. Try and lift that foot. Without, the less you lean to the right, the harder it is. If you're down here, you'll get a really good hip rotation. 8, 7, 6, 5. But you're using a lot left side obliques as well. 4, 3, 2. We're going to go to 1 of each. 1. External rotation, knee back to the block, lift the foot, lift the knee, lift the foot. 8, 7, 4, 2 more, 2, 1, lift that knee, hold it there. Sweep it all the way round. Bring it back over that block. Lift the knee. 2. Lift the knee. 3. 5. 1 more. 6. We're going for a bit of glute activation. Drop that knee onto the block. Take your right hand to the floor now. Lift that leg. Lift, yeah, so keeping it bent. So 1, 2. So working into deep glute. 6, hold. Straighten the leg, bend the leg, drop. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Lift, bend, down. 8. 7. Just had a little thought for the camera. To get it out the way. Just thinking while I'm working. I'm multitasking. 2, 1, hold that leg out. Lift, lift. Try and keep it off the block if you can. Don't worry if you have to tap down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing that leg all the way back behind you. You've turned it into a pigeon pose. Drop your chest to the floor and lift. You okay? 1. Oh, really? Are we? Oh, down and hold. Turn your sternum to the foot and then back to the front. 2. I heard. I have to say I've been a bit mean. I've been here since 7 and I forgot to take her out.
I could have gone.
1, stay sternum to foot and just drop into it for 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. All the way up. Bring that Left leg all the way into the front and we're changing that over. So now the left leg is directly in front, right leg behind, just keep that block close by. And we're leaning into it, dropping the chest. 1. Up, turn yourself to the left, dip into it, 6. And 1, all the way up, turn yourself to the right and little lean into it. Leaning, yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, release, coming back to the front, getting that block under the knee. So we're going to try not to take our hand to the floor, but you can if you need to. All right, so foot to the floor, lifting that knee up as high as you can.
It's mostly,
Lift the knee up. 8. 9, 1 more. 10. All right. Lifting the lower leg or the foot. 1, tap it down. 2. 3. Just lay yourself down on your elbow, Claire. It will stop it. No, don't get. All right, 1 of each. Lift the knee, tap the knee back down, and you lift the foot. Knee, foot, knee, foot. 7. 5. 4. 1. All right, lift the knees, sweep it all the way around to the front, take it back, lift the knee up as high as you can. 2. Lift the knee up as high as you can. 3. 5. And 6. Bringing it all the way back onto the block, hand to the floor. Lift that leg up as high as you can. 1. Hold it up, straighten the leg, bend and down. Is that hurting your back? Okay, just lay all the way down on the side and do it. All right, hold the leg out straight, lift. 1, 4, 5 and 6. Sweep it all the way back behind you. You're into your pigeon pose. All right, chest down. 6. 4. 2. And 1, stay low. Twist sternum to the foot and back to the front. 2. 2 more. Stay turning sternum to the foot. 1 little drop here. Press. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Push up to straight arms. Swing that right leg all the way around. We're going into a wide leg sit. Pop the block in the middle. We won't use it just yet. Actually, you can use this to help if you have trouble getting lower to the floor. Like you can turn it side on. You can rest your rib cage on that. Or not.
Rib cage to this.
Rest your boots. Anyone got big boots? Right. Or maybe not. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Wide legs, hands to the walk yourself out. Just to where you can. And let's just hold. Now I want you to flex the feet. Try not to let them turn inward. So I want you to try and hold them pointing straight up to the ceiling. All right, push back up. Take your right hand to the floor. And I want you to twist your left hand up to the ceiling and then over into a side bend. So if you can drop right elbow to the floor, great. If not, all right, come up. All right, back into your side bend 2 and lift it up, lifting up out of the stretch a little bit. One more, hold. Open up that armpit a little bit more towards me, the front of the room. All right, release, come up. Take your left hand to the floor. Right hand reaching up to the ceiling. And then over into your side bend and back up, releasing a little bit of the stretch. 2, release a little. 3, and hold. Open up that armpit a little bit more. Push all the way up, hands back to the front, walk yourself out. Right, open up the toes. All right, release again. Reach up and over, change sides, up and over. Actually, take the hand to the outside of the leg. That feels better. 6, to the outside, 5. And 1, back up. Grab your block. Pop it. Let's pop it way out here. Now, if you want to make this easier, you'll bring that more to the center. Because we're going to go up and over. So it's easier if you bring it directly in front of you, okay? I'm just being mean. Sorry, it's just me. All right, you can have your hands to the floor in front of you or behind you, whatever feels better. 1. Cramp too much, bring it more forward. 3, I'm just doing 6. 5. 6, take it to the other side. I am going to be adjusting it. 6. 4. 3. 2. 1, take it wide. Bring it back over to the right. Bring that foot in. 1, so it's in front of it. Then bring that back in, turn it up higher. So we've come in a block width. All right, up and over. 1. You can keep your hands off the floor, do so. 3. 4. Take it out wide. All right, so we're going to take it to that side, bring the foot to the inside of the block, and then you're moving the block in or turning it on its side. Up and over. 1. Who's got, which is the harder side? Right. My right one's easier, it's my left one. Back and hold. All right, bring it in a little bit again, turn it up high. Yeah, bring it in another kind of block width. So we're in a little bit more up and over. So bring it into a comfortable point for you to be able to do this. 3, comfortable is probably not the right word. 5, 1 more. 6, go back out wide. Move it to the same position on the left side. Bring the foot in slightly, up and over. 6, 5, 4. 2 more. 2. I've still got lots of exercises I want to do, and I've run out of time. 1, release. Bring the legs in. All right, I want you to come down onto your back, pop that block under your bottom, and I want you to hold on to the block with your hands. So it's pushing, opening up, and then push the back of the shoulders into the floor, okay? So hold on to that block. Bridge, you'll feel a pull in the front of the thighs, but I want you to keep the back of those shoulders to the floor. Even if you can walk them in towards each other a little bit, drop the bottom, squeeze up. 1. High enough to feel the quads slightly after what we've just done. All right, 10 more. 10. 4. 2 more. 2, stay up on 1. Now with the block in your hands, slide it down towards your feet as much as you can, but keep holding the block between your hands. Drop the bottom, squeeze and lift. So I want you to squeeze the block with your hands. Right, go 10. Squeeze up 8. We're going to move this into a single leg bridge. If you don't want to pop your foot on the block, you don't have to. 4, 2, 1. Push the block along. Pop it under that left foot. Right foot's on the floor, hands to the floor, bridge, pushing through the left side, mostly to engage. So go 6, 5. Now really keep reaching with your fingertips down towards the ankles and try and keep the back of the shoulders to the floor. 3, 2, you're going to stay up on 1. Now take that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Bring it in as much as you can. Lower it down to the floor. Bring it back. Now I want you to point down, flex back. Point down, flex back. 4, 2 more. 2, 1 more. 1. Take that leg up. Cross it over that left ankle. Push the knee as open as you can. Drop your bottom. Squeeze left bottom and lift. You're going to keep pushing right knee open. All right, go 8, 6, 3, 2, stay up on 1. Try and push that right knee open, open, open. Drop your bottom, pull into a glute stretch, stretching right side of the glute. Pulse it in, 1, pulse it in, 2, really pull it in, stretch strongly, release. 2 more. In, hold, rock to the left, pull it back in. Rock to the left, pull it back in. 2 more. 1 more. Twist the left and hold and pull it in, stretch, release. Stretch, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Pop that left foot back onto your block. Push your right knee open with your right hand. Pushing the knee away, away. Grab the knee. Pull it over towards your left rib cage, chest. Hold. Really keep pulling that knee over. Now push the knee back into the hands. Hold the resistance for 10. 2 and 1, release. Move that block over to the right foot. All right, left foot stays on the floor. Engage right glute to bridge. Did I do 6 or 10? 6. It was 10, I heard that. 5, 3, this is all right, 2, 1, hold it up, bring that left leg in, straighten it up to the ceiling, point the foot down, flex it back, point down. I reckon we did 10 of these.
Describe this class as gentle stretch.
It's a gentle class compared to my other classes. It's just different. Well, I shouldn't say it's gentle because it's not every other, some people find stretching really hard. 2, 1, hold it up. Cross that ankle over your knee. Push the knee open. Drop the bottom. And I did 6 bridges here, did I? Yes, I did. I did 10 actually. 10. Squeeze up 9. I guess it's what your body needs to whether this is a easy class or not. I find it a very enjoyable class. My body likes it.
My body likes it.
Down. All right. Pull the knees in. All right. Hold it now. Pulse it in. Pull in. Release. Pull in. Release. 2, 1. Hold it. Twist to the right. Center. to the right. I haven't used bands, have I?
They don't mind.
That's all right, we're not gonna get a chance today.
Hamstrings pretty cool.
Twist, yeah, okay, that's good. Twist to the right, pulse it, now pull it in and stretch. So stretch, little release, stretch. 4. 2. Pull it in, hold. Come back to center. Take that right foot down onto your block. Push the left knee open with your left hand. Then grab that knee, pull it towards your right chest or rib cage. Really pull down into that stretch. Then push the knee into the hands to resist. I'm going to finish with a little bit of ab work. 2, 1, release. Grab your block. All right, so I want you to push the block into your knee. So you've got right knee, tabletop, push it to the top, firmly with the right hand. Bring your left leg to tabletop, tap it down, just keep pushing into that knee. 1.
That whole problem like that. Yeah. Would be months, isn't it? 7.
2 more. 5. She's not contagious by the way. 6.
Push.
Push and hold, keep pressing. Extend left leg long. Pull the knee back in to meet the right. Long, pull it back in.
They will tell you I've got 100 days off. I've got 2.
Keep your back down, tummy in. 5. If you need to, right foot goes back to the floor. Do 4 more. 3. I'm going to do a stability 1 before we change sides. 2. Take that left leg out long. 1. Bring it up. Now, what we're going to do here, take it out to the side, circle it down up the middle. So we're trying not to rock through our pelvis. We're going to do 6 in each direction. You make this circle as big as you can. Keep pushing into the block. 2 more, we'll change direction. 2, keep pulling your tummy in. 1, come up the middle, reverse it, go down the middle, sweep it wide and up. Down the middle, sweep it wide and up. Keep pushing into that block. There's your stability. The more you can stabilize through, push into the block, you'll stabilize more. So working right side obliques. Deep abdominal muscles up and hold. Hug both knees in. Just relax. All right, we'll do the other side and I think we'll be done.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Left leg up. Push with both hands. Push with both hands. Tap right foot to the floor. Bring it in. Right foot to the floor. Bring it in. So the more you push, the deeper you'll work into those abs. 2, 1. Keep pushing. Right leg long and pull it in. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it in. I did 10, didn't I? 5 more. 2. All right, 1 more. Leg long, bring it up, open it wide, circle it down up the middle. Open. So you're breathing, inhale as you open and down, exhale up the middle. 2 more. Trying to stay as still as you can. All right, reverse it down the middle, circle it up. 1. 3 more and we're done. 2, I am going to do a quad stretch. 1, up, hug both knees in. Now you can quad stretch laying on your side, kneeling or standing, whatever suits you. I'm opting for a kneeling one, but you can lay on your side and do that if it suits you. All right. Yeah. All right, so lean into it, grab a foot, squeeze your glute, pull the foot to the bottom, push the foot back into the hand to rest, whatever position you're in. sides. Squeeze glute up. Hold me up, Ella. Yeah. All right, so let's make the way up standing. Interlock the hands behind your back, push down to the floor, turn to the right, nose to armpit, hold. Come up to the front, to the other side, nose to armpit. Back to the front, lift those arms up as high as you can. She's doing to you is what she does to me. Release, roll down, crown the head to the floor. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, super slow roll up. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks, Jill, for through the week.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.